What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Wrestling City, and today we're going to be getting to another episode of Wrestling Jeopardy. I think this is episode 5, if I'm not mistaken. As always, this is posted by WrestleTrivia. They took a little break. I think it was like 2 weeks or something like that, but they just posted this a few days ago, so I'm hyped to see you back, bro, and hopefully this will be another banger. My previous high score was, I think my highest one I've gotten was episode 1, $6,200 or points, however you do it. So I am looking to hopefully top the 6,200. And of course, I will be keeping track of my points for y'all to see if I can beat that high score. Let's get started.
Ready?
Yes!
Hello!
Let's get it started.
And we're back for WrestleTrivia. I'm your host, Kevin J. Callis. And welcome to episode 62 of Wrestling Jeopardy. You know the drill. It's the ultimate interactive game show where you're the contestant.
Ready.
That's me!
But enough about me. It's time to play the game, so let's go to the board now and check out the categories that you'll be quizzed on.
We gotta get some
starting
good categories.
with Italian Stallions,
I don't know about
followed
that.
by Sitcom Superstars. Our third category, Historic Horsewomen. Our fourth category is Title Reigns. And our fifth and final category of this week, I'm sorry, I did not poll the WrestleTrivia Maniacs. Instead, I just asked ChatGPT for some WrestleCrap category, and they gave me the Dungeon of Doom.
Let's see, man. I gotta watch out for my wagers.
And that glorious sound means it's time for the 200-point jobber round. If you're looking for a way to keep your score, make sure you check out our new website, www.wrestletrivia.com. And let's begin the game with a couple of easy clues that you should squash like a jobber. We'll start with Italian Stallions for 2. Santino Marella often used this signature comedy maneuver to finish off his opponents.
Goated. What is the...
I know. He's not Italian. He's from Canada. Trust me, this category will get more and more difficult. However, the correct answer is, what is the Cobra?
Is this the one to JTG?
On to the second clue of the job around from Sitcom Superstars. Perhaps the best fit for a sitcom featuring a wrestling superstar was when this former WCW World Champion appeared on an episode of The Goldbergs in 2017.
I guess best fit, who is Goldberg? I mean, I don't remember this, though.
Really? Like, who wrote this? This is so simple.
It's all good.
Okay.
Who is Goldberg?
I almost said DDP at first,
Who
too.
or
It's
what
a
is
bad
next? Well, we're on to horsewomen for the third clue of the game. The Four Horsewomen name was coined as both a tribute and a play on this legendary faction led by Charlotte Flair's father, Rick.
thing. Who is or what is the Four Horsemen? Okay, we're doing pretty good so far, man.
And I know there were the Four Horsewomen of the UFC as well, but the answer that I'm looking for here, who are the Four Horsemen? And here comes a clue where you'll have to guess the wrestler from April 7th, 2024 until April 20th, 2025, who held the undisputed WWE Championship.
Who is Cody Rhodes? It's a shame it ended the way it ended, but yeah, over a year. That's kind of crazy.
And that would be the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And we finish off the jobber round with the Dungeon of Doom. Who dis?
Who is the Giant or Paul White?
And that would be Paul White, aka The Big Show, aka The Giant.
Okay, I got
And that
all the
concludes the
200
jobber
ones,
round.
okay.
Are you ready? Things are going to be getting a little bit more difficult. I'm not sure if you
ready.
can handle it. We move back across the board, starting with Italian Stallions for 400. After surviving the horrors of World War II, this Italian strongman immigrated to America and became a pro wrestling living legend.
I guess that's who is living legend Larry Zbyszko, I think.
Dominating the WWF
I think I
in the
did this wrong
1960s and
last time.
1970s, who is Bruno Sammartino?
I messed up that time.
Here we
or
go with
last
some
time
more
with that,
sitcom
too.
superstars for 400. This mastodon memorably mixed it up with Corey, Sean, Topanga, and Mr. Feeney on Boy Meets World in 1995.
Who is Vader? I think I'm not good with old nicknames, apparently.
As the father of school
Okay.
bully Frankie Stachino, primetime on ABC became Vader time.
1400.
And the
so
third
far.
clue of the 400s belongs to the horsewomen. All four horsewomen competed in a fatal four-way match for this championship on February 11th, 2015.
Yeah, fatal four-way. What is a Raw Women's Championship?
What is the NXT Women's Championship?
That was
On
2016.
to title reigns for 400. And speaking of NXT, from April 1st, 2016 until September 6th, 2017, who held the NXT Women's Championship?
Who is Asuka? I think. Yeah, who is Asuka?
Recently making her return along with her awesome OG theme song, who is Asuka?
I'll take
Are
it.
you ready? Let's finish off the 400s with another Dungeon of Doom member.
Oh,
Who's this?
no. Who is the Yeti? One of the worst gimmicks in wrestling history.
Now, obviously, there are two acceptable answers here. You could have either said the Yeti or the proper pronunciation of the Yeti.
Awful stuff.
Okay, we got a bonus question right now times 2, which means if you answer this question correctly, you get to double up your score.
Damn!
What's the name of this WCW wrestler?
I have no clue. Who is the Samurai?
Now, the Yeti basically only made one appearance for WCW in 1995 at Halloween Havoc, and then he was immediately repackaged into this gimmick. Who is the Super Giant Ninja?
Wrestling is so bad.
All right, 10
sometimes.
questions down and 15 to go. Let's kick off the 600-point round with some more Italian
I'm rebounding
stallions.
right here with this
Forget
one.
about it. Anyone that has followed this wrestler's career will remember that he earned the nickname of the Sicilian Psychopath while wrestling on the Independents.
Sicilian Psychopath. Who is Larry Zbyszko?
Psycho
No
Killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Ba, 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 no. Who is Tommaso Ciampa?
I would have never guessed that.
Let's move on to sitcom superstars for the third time, this one worth 600. This WWE Hall of Famer portrayed his animated self in an April 1997 episode of The Simpsons called The Old Man and the Lisa.
I think there have been a few different wrestlers on Simpsons, but who is Bret Hart? I do remember that happening.
Ah yes, after Mr. Burns discovered he had lost his fortune, Bret the Hitman Hart appeared and bought the old man's mansion.
Ooh.
2,800
This place
so
got
far.
old man stink.
On to the halfway point of the game, it's horsewomen for 6. The first time that the idea of the 4 horsewomen was referenced on WWE TV was when Bayley defeated Sasha Banks at NXT TakeOver in this New York City.
I guess what is Brooklyn? That sounds right.
An unbelievable 5-star match that left Seth Rollins in freaking tears at NXT TakeOver in Brooklyn. Moving on to title reigns for 600. From December 8th, 1997 until August 30th, 1998, who held the WWF Intercontinental Championship?
1997 to 1998. Who is Triple H? That's not
Who
right,
is
though.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson?
Man.
And the final clue of the 600s leads us back down into the Dungeon of Doom. Name this wrestler.
Well, who is John Tenta? But what was his I mean, well, that's right.
Shout
that
out
was
to
John
myself
Tenta.
for some pretty decent photoshopping of this image. You may know him as Earthquake, but in the Dungeon of Doom, he was called the Shark.
Man, okay, so I'm not gonna include that out of technicality. I won't do it. I don't want to mess up the integrity of having these points, but that is John Tenta. He was also called that at one point, but
I can't wait to fight
the Shark.
all
That
the
was so
little
obvious. I don't know why I didn't just say that.
What?
We're more than halfway through the game. We're moving on to the 800-point round now with more Italian stallions. Joined by the underboss Channing Stax Lorenzo, Adriana Rizzo, and Luca Crusafino, Tony D'Angelo is the founding father of this formidable NXT faction.
I don't know what their name is. The D'Angelos. Who is D'Angelo's?
Who is the family? Here comes sitcom superstars for the 4th time. This WWE superstar appeared as a bodybuilder who got married on an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Bodybuilder who got married? Who is John Cena?
He was only in the episode for like 6 seconds. He had no lines. Now, if I was the producer or director, I would have had the priest, turn to him and say, "Do you accept this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife?" And his one-word response should have been, "Yeah," in a blink or you will miss him moments. The correct answer, who is the megastar?
That's wild. He's been everywhere, bro.
We move on to horsewomen for the 4th time.
Hey, daily double time.
Yes, sir, it's the Daily Double. You can wager all your points. You can wager half your points. You could wager none of your points. It doesn't matter. It's your choice. The category, once again, historic horsewomen. Place your wager now.
I am going to wager... I'm going to wager 600.
All right, time is up. Here's this episode's Daily Double clue.
Much.
It's fair to say that Ronda Rousey was the finishing touch. However, the 4 horsewomen were the core building blocks in making the first all-women's pay-per-view happen in what year?
Evolution. What is 2018? Yeah, 2018, right? Becky and Charlotte.
And it's taken almost a full 7 years to have another one.
Another one.
The correct answer,
Yes,
what is
sir.
2018?
4,000 points.
And the 4th clue from title reigns is worth 800. From July 7th, 1990 until January 11th, 1991, who held the NWA World Heavyweight Championship?
I think my safe bet is going to be who is Ric Flair, because was it 92 when he won the Rumble? Ric
Defeating
Flair.
the Nature Boy Ric Flair in Charm City, Baltimore, Maryland. It's the man called Sting.
Okay.
And the last clue before the main event 1,000 point round is another visual clue from the Dungeon of Doom. Who is this?
What's his name? Who is the Zodiac? But it's Brutus Beefcake, isn't it?
Yes, that is Brutus, the freaking barber beefcake, playing the wild and wacky Zodiac.
Only reason I know that is because of 83 weeks. I should have gotten the shark one as well, but yes, they've talked about Brutus the fucking barber beefcake.
Yes, no, no, yes, yes, no.
All right, it's okay. Don't be scared. I know. It's the main event. I know. These 5 questions are guaranteed to put your knowledge to the test.
4,800. I'm getting there, man.
Here's the final clue from Italian Stallions,
gonna
worth
get this
1,000 points. A 56-second clip of this pizza-making independent wrestler went viral in 2022.
In 2022? Who is... I have no clue.
Leading to a one-off appearance on AEW Dynamite and a Reddit AMA that went horribly wrong. Who is Luigi Primo?
I have no
Moving
clue
on to the
who that
last
is.
clue from sitcom superstars, Colt Cabana was hired by NBC to play the role of this enhancement talent in a 2023 episode of Young Rock.
Well, late 90s. Who is like... 1, 2, 3 kid?
A performance, in my humble opinion, that
Voice cracking.
really should have earned Scott Colton an Emmy. Don't you agree, Punker?
Would you say you're friends with Scott Colton?
Okay, guess not. Anywho, the correct answer, who is the Brooklyn Brawler? And the final clue for horsewomen
We got
is worth
this.
1,000 smackaroos. As the final horsewoman to get called up to the main roster, Bayley made her official WWE debut the night after this 2016 pay-per-view.
Wasn't it just... Oh. What is... Royal
What
Rumble?
is SummerSlam?
Yeah. Okay.
Let's take a look at one last title reign worth 1,000 points. From June 29th, 2008 until September 7th, 2008, who held the ECW World Heavyweight Championship?
Oh, who is Mark Henry? I think.
Definitely should have gotten a longer run with it, but the correct answer, who is Mark Henry?
I was between him and Tommy Dreamer.
And the final clue on the board belongs to the Dungeon of Doom. Who the heck is this guy?
Isn't that, who is Luther Reigns? I mean, he wasn't wrestling at that time. I have no clue who that is if that's not.
This guy began as Diamond Dallas Page's bodyguard until he turned on him and joined up with the Dungeon of Doom. Who is Max? With 2 X's,
Never
and
heard
we'd
of him.
also accept Max Muscle. All right, don't go anywhere. 25 clues are down, and only one separates you from being the ultimate WrestleTrivia champion. This episode's final Jeopardy category is Pride of the Ring.
My wager, so I have 5,800, so I have to get 500. So
And
I
here
wager
comes the
500.
final Jeopardy clue. It's multiple choice. Wrestling for WWE in 2003 as his demonic gimmick known as Mortis, Chris Kanyon would alter the character's appearance, donning this color gear as opposed to the green outfit he wore in WCW. Was it A, blue, B, orange, C, red, or D, purple? Good luck.
I have no clue. I am going to say. I'm going to say A. A, blue. Final answer. I guess. Please be blue. Please be blue.
Thanks to the amazing WWE Vault YouTube channel, fans of the innovator of offense can watch never before seen footage of a purple Mortis. That does it for another episode of Wrestling Jeopardy.
Okay, so this was another banger. I'm a little salty because I wagered 500 right there. If I got that correct, I would have beaten my score, gotten 6,300, but instead I lost 500 points. So I ended with, I don't know if y'all can see that, but 5,300. So basically right in the middle. I know I've for sure done worse before, but yeah, another banger video. I can't wait to see if I can top my high score next week. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like, comment below what score you got when doing this, and don't forget to subscribe to the greatest city in the world, Wrestling City. And as always with these, the link will be down in the description, so if you want to go show some love, go ahead and do that. He makes some great, consistently good content. And that's about it. I will see y'all next time. Peace.